Hey, good morning, YouTubers. Happy Cinco de Mayo, day that the Mexicans drove the French out of the city of La Puebla. Great day. It's not a day to just drink a lot of Coronas, guys. Just be aware of that. So anyways, today, hey, I wanted to pop in and talk to you guys about the newest rendition of the Orient Mako. This is the Mako 2. This is the Sunburst Blue version with the Sunburst Blue dial. As you guys can see there, I'm making sure to try to catch the light there. So this model, the newest models, these have the new F60 22 joule movement in them. This is a hand windable and also a hacking movement. So you can stop that second hand from moving to get it, time precisely set on it. This is a new departure for Orient watches. Generally, they've had a non-hacking movement, non-hand winding movement, and also they've had an additional pusher up here at about the 2 o'clock position, which was only for changing the day. Okay, so it's quite a departure. Everything is now controlled here from this main crown. Okay, so just really quickly giving you the specs of this watch. This watch has a 41.5 millimeter case diameter. It's 45 millimeters if you include the crown in here. Okay. North to south, which is lug to lug, top to bottom here, this comes in at 47 millimeters. It has a 22 millimeter lug opening, and this watch sits at 13 millimeters thick on the wrist. Okay, I'm not going to get out my caliper. I took all these measurements, and these measurements are the same as what you'll find in the Ray model here. Okay, and they really haven't changed much at all from the standard models they've offered for years. Okay, so if you guys aren't aware, they also are offering the new Ray 2. I'm not going to talk too much about this. I did a review on this watch. If you guys aren't members of my channel or subscribe to my channel, it doesn't cost you anything. Please subscribe to the channel, and you can go back in my videos and see a review of this watch. This is the Ray 2, the newest model of the Ray model. Of the Ray line from Orient. This watch is going to be going out to another YouTube channel, Chris Marshall. If you don't know his channel, find it. I'm sure most of you are already members of his channel, but go ahead and keep an eye out because I'm going to drop this off to him, and hopefully he can get around to doing a review of this watch. But so, a couple great things I want to talk about this watch. I've always wanted a blue dialed Orient. They are everyone talks about the blue dial and the way they catch light. I mean, you guys can just see here as I kind of move the watch around. At certain angles, it has a almost a matte finish to this dial. And you look at it at different angles and it's like, wow, it's matte. And I don't know how with this matte finish they're able to get the sunburst effect like that, but it's really, really cool. So these watches in the past have always had a 60-click bezel. They have upgraded that now as a 120-click bezel. When they brought out the Mako USA, which is now a discontinued model, they put a 120-click bezel on those, and it seems like that was just something that stuck in the design, and they went ahead and they're putting that on all of their newer models of the Mako and the Ray. So I'm going to pull it off the pillow here so we can get a quick look at it. You guys can get a look at the band and the clasp. It does have your safety clasp here. You can pop it up. It has dual push buttons on the side here. Opens up. Now this is a solid link band, but these are not screw links. These are push pin links, okay? So at this price point, which is about $180 right now, you can find these at different websites, Long Island Watch, etc. You can find these at some really good deals. So no solid in links. It does have the folded in links, which, I mean, to be honest, guys, some of your even most sought after brands have kept them for years. So and they fit well to the watch, to the case, and everything like that. So I think it looks great. I think it looks good. Polished case sides here, brush top of the case here. Some nice pronounced crown guards here. They did slightly reduce the size of the crown on this watch. I don't know if it's because of the pusher change or whatever, but it's slightly smaller at least from what I could see. Now, I didn't measure it. I just did a visual side by side with one of my older models. I have the older models with the pusher on them, and it seemed like it was a slightly smaller crown. It doesn't affect the operation. It works really well. Everything works good on it. So like I said, these are really a great watch at this price point. You get so much for your money. If you're out there and you're thinking about picking up a Seiko SKX or something along those lines, I think you really would be doing yourself a favor to give these Orient Makos or the Ray a look. You know, unlike the Seiko SKX, you now have the ability to have a hacking and windable movement in this. They are notoriously accurate watches, much more accurate than either of the SKXs I currently own. This watch, I set this watch about 16 to 18 hours ago, and it's running about 3 seconds fast right now, which is completely acceptable. Now, I did wear the watch on my wrist. I wore it through the night, so that's not a static sitting on its side or anything like that. I did wear the watch. And so, which honestly is the best way to keep a watch moving, wear the watch. That's the best way to tell what kind of timekeeping you're going to get out of a watch. So real quick, here's the band. And I wanted to show you guys a real quick comparison to the band that comes on the Ray model. I'd never noticed this before. Now, I'm a NATO strap guy. This is on the original band. I like the way it feels here, but it'll probably end up on a NATO strap. But if you guys look at the difference in the band here real quick, you can see this is the Mako 2 and this is the Ray 2 band, and you can see right here in the center it has these smaller raised and polished ribs. So, you know, it's fancy, I guess, a little bit fancier, a little bit more detail work, I guess, on the band that goes into the Ray. You know, so if you're looking for maybe a little bit more flash, a little bit more detail, maybe look at the band on the Ray, you know, and see if that's something you like. I personally like this cleaner look better. This is more of a standard oyster style band look. So I really like the way this one looks. But it does have the Orient signed crown, which is a really nice feature. You know, you've got like I said, you've got the clasp, you've got the signed buckle. You can see here with the Orient logo on it. So all around, a really great watch at the price point. You know, on the Orient website, these are $300 plus. They always offer discounts though, so you can usually find discounts or some kind of a deal where they're maybe even giving you an extra watch. Not one of these, but something out of their line. They'll occasionally do that. So anyways, guys, please go ahead and take a look at this. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, and if you really like this one, give me a little thumbs up down there that you liked the video so that everyone else knows to watch it. So anyways, the Orient Mako 2, the newest 2016 model available. This is the blue sunburst style. Thank you for watching, guys.